Alrighty, good morning, sixth graders. Today we have a very, very important lesson. We are learning how to buy from a menu. We're not learning, but we're learning how we can calculate some costs in our heads when we're buying from a menu. That's really important because food is awesome and we need to know how to buy it from a menu. Alright? So that's what we're doing on our lesson today. Let's start reading on the top of page 25. It starts out giving us a problem about a cafeteria or a poultry plant and how we can have questions and how we can solve them by looking at our menu. Granny's poultry plant serves inexpensive lunches for its employees. Study the menu for Thursday. Carol chose broccoli cheese soup, a medium chef salad, and a cup of coffee for her lunch. Sales tax is 2%. Okay, so if we look at the menu, notice for what they want us to do with question A, they want us to find the cost of the meal without tax, all right? So we're not gonna have any tax on it. So notice how they did that. So if you look there below questions A and B, question A, they just added everything up together. So a broccoli cheese soup, let's find that on the menu. It's gonna be under soup. So a broccoli cheese soup costs 95 cents. So we're going to go 0.95 cents. She bought that. What else did she buy? She bought a medium chef salad. So where is that on our menu? A medium chef salad under salads is $2.25. So we're going to add that to our $2.25. And she bought a coffee. So that would be under our beverages, which coffee was just $1. Oh boy, wrong spot. So we have $1 for coffee. Now, all we did was add those up. We had 10, 11, 12, then we had 3. So we can't have 120 cents, right? So we have to carry over. So we're going to carry over a whole dollar, which would be 100 cents. So we're going to go $4.20, correct. All right, so that's our answer for question A, is find the cost of the meal without tax. So we added those all together, and we had $4.20. Who remembers how to find our sales tax? I'm not sure if it's been a little while but remember there's a one-step problem we could do to find our sales tax. Remember we change our percent to a decimal, so we could go like this, and then times that, and then we have to add this answer to that. But what is our one-step problem we can do to solve it in one step, our final answer? If you look at letter B, how they solved it, we add 100% because we had to pay 100% of our total bill, which is $4.20, plus 2% on top of that for tax. So we simply just times these together. We come up with 0, 4, 8, and then 0, 0, 0, 2, 4. We're going to have 0, 4, 8, 2. I would do that really fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. $4.28, correct. So our final cost with our sales tax would be $4.28. All right, you guys ready for the next problem? Let's do the next one. All right, it says Miss Myers, a senior, chose a ham. Oh, this is making me really hungry. A ham and cheese sandwich, a small vegetable plate with dip, cherry pie, and a cup of coffee. So listen to what this says, okay? Listen closely. Granny's poultry plant gives a 10% discount for the seniors. The sales tax is 2%. So we have questions A, B, C, and D that we're going to figure out together, all right? So the first question A tells us to round the price of each item Mrs. Meyer chose to the nearest dollar and estimate how much his meal will cost. I'm sorry, it's Mr. Myers, not Mrs. Myers. So we're going to round everything he got to the nearest dollar. So he got a ham and cheese sandwich. That would be under sandwiches. So it was $1.15. So would we round that to $2 or $1? $1, right? So we're going to have $1 up here. What else did he get? He got a small vegetable plate with dip. So that would be under salad. So it's at 55 cents. So what would we round that to our nearest dollar? Is it closer to $1 or nothing? We'd round it to $1, right? Because it's over 50 cents. So we would round it to $1. And he got a cherry pie. If you look down at desserts, cherry pie, we're going to round that to $1 as well, right? Because $1.25, it's closer to $1 than it would be to $2. And then our last one is a cup of coffee, which again, remember, was exactly $1. So we don't have to round that anywhere. It's just going to be $1. So she has 4 things that she's buying for $1, or that's what we estimated it to be. So how much is our estimation going to be? $4, right? So if we look at their question for letter A is going to be $4. Now let's move on to B. Find the actual cost of the item. So we are not rounding them now. So if we find the actual cost, we'd add all those up again, but we're not rounding. So we'd come up to $3.95. So that's pretty close, about 5 cents off from our rounding. So now for question C, we are asked to find the cost with a 10% discount. Okay, so remember, we also have a one-step way we can do for that. We can go $3.95 times 10%, and then we can subtract this answer from that. But remember, that takes too long, right? So what's our one step? If you look at C, how they solved problem C down there on the bottom of page 25, notice if we pay $3.95, we have to pay 100%. We have to pay the total bill. But if there's 10% off of that, we only have to pay, notice, 90%. So we can just solve it with one step. We go $3.95 times 90% because we're not paying 100%. We're only paying 90%. It's 10% off. So if we would times that together, we would come up with, there on the bottom, $3.56. So her bill was $3.95, but the store gives a discount to seniors. So now we're at $3.56. Okay, but we're not finished yet. We still have another question. What was the end of our problem? It told us that there's a sales tax of $2, right? So now that we have our new price here with our discounted price, we have $3.56. So we still have to pay $3.56, and we have to pay 2% on top of that yet. So we do the same thing. We have to pay 100% of this bill. So remember, we can add our 1 here, and then our 2% decimal as well. I'm going to times that, and we would come up with, I'm not going to do it, but we would come up with $3.63 for our final bill. So we estimated our prices, we found our actual cost, we gave Mr. Myers his 10% discount, and then we had to charge him a 2% sales tax on top of that yet. Okay? So this is a lot of fun. It's a really fun lesson. I wish so badly you guys would be here with me and I could work this with you guys out in person, but I cannot, unfortunately. So if you flip to the next page, you guys are doing 3 problems, not exactly like how we did up here, but more or less. I think letter 3. Number 3, I think you're doing exactly what we did up here. Yeah, you're rounding it, you're finding the actual cost, you're giving her the discount, and then you're use a discounted price to calculate the cost of the meal with tax. So yeah, you're adding your tax on top of that. Questions 1 and 2 are a little bit different, but it's the same idea. So just read your questions in your new part, and you'll be all good to go. And looking over your, we remember there is not a whole lot of, yeah, I think you guys are all set. All right, have a good day, guys. I'll see you later.